What's up, you guys? In this video, I'll be reviewing the Built bars. I got a chance to try a majority of their mainstay flavors on their website, and so I'll get into an honest opinion about the taste, consistency. Did I think the product lived up to the hype? Did it beat out my #1 protein bar recommendation? I'll mention that a little bit in the video as well. But if you guys like this content, if you guys want to see more of it, please like and or subscribe. It's always immensely helpful. And so jumping right into it, I first heard about this product from my little sister, believe it or not. I'd actually somehow, I must have been living under a rock, or not on social media, which I'm really not as much, but I haven't heard about these, and after looking into it, it seems like they're like the most hyped protein bar that's been out there. And once I kind of started seeing more about it, people's reviews and the flavors, I actually started getting really excited to try them. But my sister gave me a promo code, and I placed an order. And a whole side video on this. I'm being nice to them, not going into it too much, but it took me over a month and a half just to get this order in. That's all I'll say. And it seems like other people just on social media have been saying the same thing, that just it takes something's going on with their shipping. I don't know, it could have just been me and I'm just looking into it, but shipping was crazy. It was a joke in my house about when I'd actually get these things, and eventually I got them. So before my order actually came in, my sister actually let me try about 5 or so flavors, and she gave me like 10 bars, which should have said something, because if she liked them that much, why would she give this many bars away? But anyways, she was probably just being nice, but she said she didn't want to eat them anymore. So I don't know what that says about the bars initially, but I think with that first batch she gave me, I know I tried the coconut almond, she gave me a salted caramel, the raspberry one, I believe I also tried the double chocolate, I think cookies and cream as well, and maybe not the cherry Garcia. I did not try that one. So of those initial flavors, I didn't try the mint one, I didn't try peanut butter brownie, I didn't try coconut. I ordered some of those later. Right away, maybe the consistency is just off, or they're a little older, but the initial ones I had of hers were very like hard. They weren't like soft and breakaway like nougaty like you see in like the videos, where like the inside of the bar looks like it's like a Three Musketeers nougaty consistency, and I honestly just didn't like them. So by the time I was waiting for my order to come in, I really didn't even care if they came in, because I didn't think I'd like the other flavors anyways. To my surprise, what I ordered in my mixed box was I got the peanut butter brownie, I got the regular coconut, and then I ordered the double chocolate. This is before I think tried the one that she gave me. And I will say I was pleasantly surprised when I got my order in. The first one I opened up and tried was just the regular coconut, which I thought tasted a lot like, I think my wife ended up taking the coconut almond, so I didn't try that one initially, the one my sister gave me. But this regular coconut one tastes exactly like an Almond Joy, so maybe the coconut almond tastes similar as well, but tasted exactly, if you guys like Almond Joys, if you like Mounds bars, tasted exactly like that. And if I had said of all the bars that I tried, of all the flavors that I tried, I would say this one, no question, was the best one. It seems like the one that's most hyped the most on their website. And by best, I mean it had like the best consistency. That's something I noticed a lot of these, like they all didn't have the same consistency. You'd think they'd all be super soft and moist and they break away really easily, but that wasn't the case. Some of them were like really hard, and some were much chewier. This one was super soft in texture, and taste was really good. I was kind of blown away by the taste, because I had low expectations at that point once I got it, but this one was definitely the best one as far as tasting, almost literally like a Mounds bar. So like I said, there's the best one, #1 pick for all the flavors that I tried. It would be this one. Then the next one I tried in my package was this peanut butter brownie. Very good as well. Had more of a spongier, had more of like a brownie consistency, and so this one also kind of surprised me as well, because like I said, expectations were low. I didn't like any of the flavors I tried previous to that, and these two I thought were good. But I will say, maybe not so much as more as in the coconut one, but definitely in this one, it started basically tasting like the other ones, which was more of a traditional standard protein bar that you expect, those high fiber, like kind of like a Quest bar. If you really like that stuff, I don't know how people get really into them. I mean, they're okay to like as like a tie you over for something, or like if you're kind of want a mini cheat meal and you have a really strict diet. I shouldn't say a treat meal, like a little treat, and you want something that's like hold you over from like a candy bar or whatever. I could maybe see that, but I'm not a huge like that kind of flavor consistency type of person. I wouldn't say I'm super picky either. My point is, it just tastes like a protein bar, what you can think of as a protein bar. And my hype for this, behind this, was a lot higher from going on the marketing, the social media and stuff. People were saying that it almost seemed like it would taste like a totally different experience, and to me it wasn't. The next one, the double chocolate, I tried, really just didn't like this one, honestly. Still a little bit harder than the other ones, not as hard as the ones my sister gave me, and the ones, maybe they were older, but I know she didn't have them for that long. I would say maybe a month or 2 months or something when she ordered it. So maybe if they just get harder over time, some of you guys have tried it, maybe you can comment on that, but I don't know. This one, this double chocolate, I ordered this because I saw someone else's review and they said this was one of their surprise favorites. To me, it tasted kind of like a almost like a cherryish, dark chocolatey flavor, and just honestly just didn't like it. I almost couldn't even eat it. What's not on here that jumped to my head is my wife did try the orange one that wasn't on here. And I guess some of these bars are like limited time where they come out once in a while, like this coconut brownie chunk, I think is a new one. But my wife had one of the orange ones, and she literally spit it out. I couldn't even eat it. And that's why I heard some people saying that actually it was like these fruitier ones that was kind of like the surprise hits, and I don't see how that's the case. The ones I had all tasted kind of the same in their taste, honestly. Other than the coconut that really kind of surprised me the most. So you can always see I'm going with this. Honestly, it's not a huge fan of them as far as the taste wise. And like I said, I don't think I'm really that particular of a person when it comes to like protein type stuff or fitness type flavored foods or drinks or whatever. Not fitness flavor, you know what I mean? Like kind of knock off, stuff that's supposedly healthy but doesn't have a lot of sugar and stuff like that. If you compare what's actually looking at the ingredients and what they are, I would say this really is just a comparable Quest bar. It shows you different bars that it compares to, but by that I mean it's basically a lower calorie bar. This one says 130 for the coconut, but like this one right here is actually 180 calories. This peanut butter chocolate fudge brownie. So it depends what bar you're talking about. Some are lower than others. Lower in calorie, pretty much lower calories, high fiber bars. Quest is obviously a lot higher, and higher protein as far as actual total protein account, both having minimal sugars. So like a macronutrient count or macro count, someone wants a low calorie, higher protein, lower fat, lower sugar bar. I think these are a decent option for people if you want to try something else out as far as different flavor. If you're someone who likes Quest bars a lot, I think you probably you would like these things, or should at least give them a try. I could go hit or miss with a Quest bar. It's not something I really look forward to having. I mean, they're okay. I think I've tried at least 10 flavors probably with Quest bars throughout my life, but they're never something I really look forward to. Unlike, which maybe I'll get into in a second right now, the outright bars. I'm not trying to make this whole nother like selling video on these. I did a video on these. These are, in my opinion, the best protein bar. It might not fit everybody's like macronutrients and stuff like that, but I love them the way they digest. They're not super high in fiber. There's no artificial like weird sugar alcohols that don't sit well in my opinion. And this one I could eat all day, every day. I'm addicted to it. Literally is an enjoyable experience. Whereas these are kind of like, tie you over things. My whole family eats these things. My kids eat them. My wife eats them. And honestly, the biggest problem is we just spend too much money on them. But if you guys do want to support the channel, want to check those out, I have a link for those down below as well. But I legitimately love those products. So that's kind of the gist of the Built Bar, is that to me it's just honestly comparable to a Quest bar. I had super high expectations, and maybe that was my problem going online and looking at like people trying all the different flavors. Some people kind of said this. I saw some videos that said the exact kind of what I said, that they said they don't understand the hype, and that's kind of what I'm kind of seeing. I don't really understand the hype. The flavors are okay. They're nothing that's like crazy. Whereas this, honestly, guys, I'm not to keep doing this. This did blow me out of the water the first time I tried it. I give these to everybody I know. There's like 4 or 5 mainstay flavors. Cookie dough is one of my favorites as well, but I'll give this to people who don't even like protein bars, and they try it and like, wow, this is good. And it's kind of hard to mess up because it's just honey, whey protein, and peanut butter. There's other nut butters as well, but that's a side tangent. I don't mean to make that about that video. I just had to mention that like that blew me away, and I was actually kind of expecting that with these Built bars, to be honest, and I just didn't feel that way. So kind of a long video. I didn't mean to go this long, but just giving you guys a little mini review about the product. If you guys want to try it out, you guys might love it. Curious to see your comments about the product if you guys tried it, maybe some flavors I haven't tried yet, and anything else you guys want to say about the bar, or any questions about it, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.